On July 2, 1937, Amelia Earhart, one of the most famous and pioneering aviators in history, disappeared without a trace while attempting to circumnavigate the globe. She was flying alongside her navigator, Fred Noonan, on a leg of the journey from Lae, New Guinea, to Howland Island, a tiny, remote strip of land in the Pacific. The last radio transmission from Earhart's plane was garbled and suggested they were running low on fuel. After that, communication ceased, and despite an extensive search, no wreckage was found. To this day, the mystery of what happened to them remains unsolved. Amelia Earhart had already made history before her fateful flight in 1937. In 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, earning her place as one of the most iconic figures in aviation. By 1937, she was ready to attempt a feat no woman had ever achieved, a flight around the world. The journey was supposed to cover 29,000 miles, with several planned stops. But as Earhart and Noonan neared Howland Island, their final waypoint, things went awry. They were unable to make visual contact with the island, and communications with the U.S. Coast Guard vessel that was tracking them became increasingly difficult. The last transmission from Earhart sounded like a desperate attempt to locate the island, with her plane low on fuel and lost in the vast Pacific. After their last radio contact, no further communications were received. Search efforts began almost immediately, involving military planes and ships combing the ocean, but after more than 2 weeks, the search was called off. Despite the massive search operation, no wreckage or bodies were ever found, and authorities assumed Earhart and Noonan had run out of fuel and crashed into the sea. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged to explain the disappearance. One of the most popular is that Earhart and Noonan crash-landed on Nkomororo, a small, uninhabited island in the Pacific. In 1940, bones were discovered on the island, which some believe may have belonged to Earhart. However, these remains were never definitively identified, and the theory that they survived on the island before perishing remains speculative. Another theory suggests that Earhart was captured by the Japanese. This theory gained traction due to the geopolitical tensions at the time, suggesting that Earhart's plane might have been forced to land on a Japanese-controlled island. Some claim she and Noonan were taken prisoner, but there is no substantial evidence to support this idea, and it remains a highly speculative theory. There is also a more conventional theory that Earhart's plane simply ran out of fuel and she crashed into the ocean. This theory suggests navigational errors and poor weather conditions could have caused her to miss Howland Island, resulting in a fatal crash. The lack of wreckage found to support this scenario only adds to the mystery. Despite the many theories, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in aviation history. Was it an unfortunate accident, or was there something more at play? The speculation and theories continue to intrigue people around the world, as the question of what happened to Earhart and Noonan lingers. Amelia Earhart's legacy, however, remains undeniable. Her courage, pioneering spirit, and determination continue to inspire people today. While the circumstances of her disappearance may never be fully understood, her place in history is secure, as a symbol of the limits people are willing to push in the pursuit of their dreams. Her legacy continues to inspire new generations of aviators, explorers, and dreamers. And although we may never know the full truth behind her disappearance, Amelia Earhart's name will always be synonymous with adventure, bravery, and the courage to venture into the unknown. What do you think happened? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and follow for more timeless tales.